Hello, have you ever wished that your brushes could do this? Or maybe you would want your brushes to do something a little bit more like this. Ooh. Or maybe something cool like that. Ooh. Well, look no further. In this video, I'll be showing you how to do brushes like this. I meant like this, honestly. That was an honest mistake. Honest to God, a mistake, I swear. Here you go. Boom. Yes. Look at this. In this video, you'll be able to make brushes that could do anything, even like this. So let's dive right in. So you're probably wondering, how did I make this? Well, I did it in Krita. So, okay. New image. What I'm going to do is texture template 1024 by 1024. Here we go. So, and then you're brought into this. This is a 1024 by 1024 texture. And I'm going to fill it up with black. So the thing is when I'm doing modeling, when I'm doing modeling, it's when it's black, it basically means nothing's going to be changing. When it's white, it'll be like a height map of 1, and anything in between, like gray, will just like be variable between 0 and 1 of height. So, and like back in this example, in my brush here, it's kind of hard to see potentially. Oh, here we go. And then brush here, it says like and subscribe. It's all like white and then black, so you can see if I do this over here. There you go. It only did the parts that were white. Everything else is black behind. All right. So what I'm gonna do is essentially show you how it's done. So I'm in Blender, or I'm in Krita. Krita's free and open source. I'd highly recommend getting it, especially if you want to upgrade your Blender skills. I see no reason not to. It's completely free, and it has a lot of cool brushes. It's really good for drawers and stuff. Anyways, so I'm in the freehand tool. I filled this up with black using the fill tool, and the color picker I put all the way to black. Now what I want to do is I want to start drawing on this, so I'm going to change it all the way to white. Right now, I don't know what brush I'm on, so let's like, you can see here, you can start drawing whatever you want. Literally, you could do this, bring that over, it would just be a white dot in the middle of the thing. You can have a brush with a white dot. But in reality, it's really cool. Is you could do cool things like the one I showed you before. This one, boom. That's just simply this one stamp herbals. You could have hearts. Why don't you want to? Don't you want a bunch of hearts all over your thing? There you go. And then you can just throw that all around your texture. Let's go with this. So this one, I've just created a bunch of hearts. That's pretty cool. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to export it. Or, actually, sorry. I feel like this is too many hearts. I know you're probably like, how is there too many hearts? You don't want to have that many. I don't know, even this is a little too much, but we'll see how. We'll just go with this. Export this into my video folder. Hearts. Or, sorry, brush. Hearts. 1. Sure. Okay. Saved. So I've exported it as a PNG. I'll come over to Blender. And let's just say I'm on the like all tab here. So this is probably what you're really seeing. You're going to like the draw brush here, the standard brush. I'm going to bring the size down. This is the standard brush. Everybody knows and loves it. So I'm going to go on this one, and I'm going to duplicate the asset. And then this is just adding the metadata. In this case, the brush that we just created, right? Which was the hearts here. So we're going to do brush hearts 1. And we're going to add it to the catalog. And this is be nice and easy. I don't know if I can show you. These are the catalogs here. So it'd be nice to easy to add it to one. In this case, I'm going to add it to the test catalog. I'd recommend having like a custom catalog, or maybe like custom brushes or something. I'm just doing tests because that's where I've been putting all my stuff because I'm a programmer and I'm lazy. Anyways, so now I have brush hearts here selected. I'm going to start drawing. Wait, there's no hearts. Oh, that's right. We need to add the texture to it. So you'll probably have your tool selected here, and you're going to go down to texture. You can add a new texture here. And then in the texture panel, I'm coming over to the texture properties over here. I open up the brush that we just created, which was, in this case, the hearts. Where are they? There we go, hearts. You can see it loaded up there. I come back to the tool. You'll see it's here on the texture. Now, if you want this to be saved, you have to come here, this little drop down here, and you have to press Save Changes to Asset. If you don't press this, maybe when the next time you reload or something, your brush will be back to the paintbrush, and you'll probably be like, what the heck? What happened? Anyway, so now I'm increasing the size. You can see the hearts there, so sure, let's do this. And then look at that. Ooh, we have hearts. They look kind of funny. That's okay. But there we go. Look at that. Like and subscribe with some hearts around it. Anyways. No, but as you can see, you could literally make anything you want with Krita and just bring it over as a brush. So I got a fresh sphere here, and as you can see, like if I do this, this is the rock texture, and go on to Krita, just to show you real quick, but this was actually made using this one, Texture Big. So I click on you, back to brush, and oops, sorry, bring it up to white, there you go. So this was actually made using that one. I'm gonna increase the size, there we go. Or something like this, maybe like more like this, there. So I made this brush doing that. That's how I was able to do that. So if you wanted to make rock thing like that, use that brush. And, the crack one that I made, I actually took this one here, increased the size. That's too gray. There we go. I took that, and I actually took the eraser tool and just started erasing some of this stuff so that I could make cracks. Probably better if you're going to want to keep it as just black. You could just go to the draw tool. There you go. That would work. It would also work if I had this on a different layer. There you go. So I got a different layer going, and then I put the cracks there. That would work as well. And then you can erase from that layer. Oops. There we go. Turn it up white. So, I can go over here and I can start erasing now on this layer. That would work as an eraser tool properly. So, that's how I made those. The cracking, as you can see, where is it? This one. That's how I made this. Oh, and if you hit Control down while you do it, it'll go inwards. There you go. So, yeah, as you can see, I just simply took pretty much brushes from Krita and brought them over and bring them and put them into Blender. But yeah, you could do all sorts of stuff. Maybe you want some sparkles. I don't know. The world is your oyster. Anyways, I hope this helped. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed it. Sorry for it being all over the place. Anyways, take care. I'll see you later.